What's good with my people, man? Salute, good morning. How you doing? You know what I'm saying? Middle of the week. I hope everybody having a good week, a blessed week, prosperous week, safe week. Make sure you hit them thumbs up upon entering. And you already know what it is, man. It's the real E-Leezy. It's your boy. NBA! NBA! Y'all okay? Draymond pity party, huh? Draymond pity party. Come on, man. Come on, man. Who's all invited to this pity party? Like, I'm tired, bro. We're all tired, bro. Stop with the gimmicks. Stop with the bamboozlement. Stop with the lies. Stop with all this fake ass shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? You control your own damn self and your own destiny. But unless you want to be out there in the mainstream, unless you want to get all the glory, all the success, all the acknowledgement, all the recognition, then you got to set out. Hey, Aaron, salute. Salute to them Wolverines, man. You got them Detroit Lions. Detroit football. That's a big game this Sunday, man. Rams, Stafford coming home. I'm coming home. I'm coming home. Tell the world I'm coming home. Matthew Stafford back in the D, man. You feel me? We gonna see what it look like. We gonna see what it look like, man. We gonna see what it look like. Hit them thumbs up. I just don't understand, like, you don't have to sell out, bro, to be acknowledged, recognized by your peers, by your people. You don't have to go to the extremes to do things that compromises the embodiment of who you are as an individual, how you were created. You get what I'm saying? All of that matters. Who you are as an individual and how you were created in the eyes of God, bro. These motherfuckers are doing satanic shit. They're involved in rituals. All of these different things, bro. All of these different signs and all of these different groups and secret societies that they're involved in. Do people understand what that really looks like and what it really entails? Do people really understand what it really entails? When you really sell your soul, when you become part of like a Freemason type situations and all of this stuff, you get certain opportunities, you get exposure. But guess what? You were already chosen. Like, you know what I'm saying? All you gotta do is just go out there and just be great. You don't need to put on an act for the cameras, for the people, just to be accepted in those arenas. Because guess what? I'ma fuck with you. If you're a real one, I'ma fuck with you if you're a real one. Now you got to question the integrity behind a lot of people. Excuse me, thank you. You have to question the integrity behind a lot of YouTubers, bro. Why is people on YouTube? Let's just keep it a buck. Why are people on YouTube? To do what? To make it a living, earn an income. But guess what? Even in this YouTube arena, you can still look like a sellout. People are out here buying subscribers. I didn't even know that you can do something like that. Like, that's how you know that it's all phony out here. It's too much plagiarism and phony shit going on. Motherfuckers go steal content from other people's channel and then regurgitate the same bullshit or the same content as if they were the original creators. Motherfuckers on. You get what I'm saying? So we really got to keep it 100 and understand what your positioning is and what your angle and which angle do you come from. Like, you see what I'm saying? People don't, greetings, my brethren. What's good with you? People don't really be understanding this shit though. But I be having to keep it 100, man. I'm not popular by demand. I'm not. I'm not popular because a motherfucker don't gravitate towards how I speak. Well, not a motherfucker, but the people who are in control behind the scenes, they don't gravitate towards some of the stuff that I bring to the forefront. See, it's not conducive for me to have a bunch of followers, subscribers, because guess what? I'm in control of what comes out of my mouth. I'm in control of my own content. A lot of people are not in control. They have to create certain content so they can get paid. You see what I'm saying? Everything is always about the dollar bill. If you're a real one and you stick to your guns, you're going to get paid more. You know what I'm saying? You're going to get paid more in your spiritual dollar and wealth than you are in, you know what I'm saying, your physical dollar and wealth, if that makes sense. You're going to be blessed way more if you stand on principle, if you stand on real stuff, you'll be paid way more. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? That type of wealth right there, that's the type of wealth that's priceless. That's the type of wealth that's priceless. See, people just come on and say stuff. They just be saying anything. And we supposed to take their word. You know what I'm saying? I'm going to take it at face value because I got two eyes. I live. I experience. I know how the game go. But they say you got to play the game just to get by. See, that's bullshit, in my opinion. Fair use, YouTube. I'm a motherfucker who cuss. You don't think nothing when Kevin Garnett motherfuckers be on a podcast cussing up. Man, I'm my daddy child. I'm a cuss. I know we that's a sin in itself. But guess what? I'm also not perfect. And we know that God, my God, is a forgiving God. So yes, sometimes we're going to miss the mark. You feel what I'm saying? Sometimes we're going to miss the mark. So forgive me, Lord, for my sins. You know what I'm saying? But you know me. You know my heart. See, God knows my heart. So that's really what it all matters. That's what it boils down to. You feel me? But a lot of these people don't have integrity. They do stuff just to get paid. They do stuff for the money. And that's what's fucking up our society. That's what's fucking up our economy. That's what's fucking up our world. It's too much value being put into things, you know what I'm saying, that's not real. Like, you know what I'm saying? You heard what J. Cole said on his song. I don't know the name of the song, but he said, money in your phone don't make you real. Pistol on your hip don't make you real. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's just keep it a buck. What we witnessed last night, I don't know if y'all watched the game or not. The Los Angeles Lakers versus the Toronto Raptors. I don't know if y'all watched that game or paid attention to the box score, you know what I'm saying, or to the, you know what I'm saying, the stat ticker or whatever. But that game is indicative of how our country is operating. It's all phony, it's all fake. You know what I'm saying? It's all done to make something appear greater than what it really is. And that's what's destroying everything right now. I looked at a game and seen that a team that should have won the game by 20 ended up losing the game by 1. And let me tell you how much Toronto really dominated that game last night. Toronto won every single statistical category in that game last night except for free throws. The Lakers outscored them by 23 points. They only won point. 1 point in the fourth, the Lakers shot 23 free throws. There we go. We back for reception. So it's expected. Think about this. The EA say that they want more pace. They want to get rid of all of these different things. They want the game to be more competitive. They say all these different things, but how can you say that's what you want when you allow your games to be officiated? We're athletes. Everything can't be a foul, and it can't be one-sided, because guess what? A team that's not really a great defensive team, that's a team that should be putting a lot of people on the line. You seen what happened with the Warriors last year. They were not a great defensive team, and they fouled way too much. And they're sort of similar this year. The Lakers are the same team, but they don't get whistled for fouls. They're allowed to play 1980s, 90s, and early 2000s type basketball, and 70s. They're allowed to play more physical, but there's less repercussion and consequence because of their physicality. And I'm glad that Darko, their coach, right? Coach of I forgot, I can't pronounce his last name. I have to go back and look. I just can't remember right now. I'm glad his coach came out and exposed the NBA for what it is. And that's what I've been saying. Hey, check this out. If you already want the team to win and it's going to go like that, why do you even allow us to play the game? Just give them the win. Just give them the win. That couldn't have been more realer. I've said that on countless videos before. You know what I'm saying? So if that's the case, then NBA, why play the games? And y'all wonder why I always make that parable and the reference to NBA Love and Hip Hop and reality show and all these different things, because that's what the NBA has become. It's become a circus. And Adam Silver, hoe ass, yes, hoe ass, he doesn't care. You know what I'm saying? At least the late, great David Stern tried to hide the obvious, right? In the rigging of games and certain narratives, right? Rest in peace to David Stern. But at the end, it's still rigged up under David Stern's watch. But they made it look a little bit more convincing, just like wrestling. Wrestling has always been rigged, right? There's always been somebody in the background. The moves have made it look real. The blood shed at times, it might be real because they scratch their head and then they open it up and then you're bleeding with a little scratch and all this stuff. But they were still trained. Like, you know what I'm saying? Back in the day, I thought wrestling was real, but it never was real. But they made it look real. And that's what we have gotten from the NBA for years. For years. But they took all of that real stuff out because guess what? Nobody wants to buy real anymore. It's just like our foods and what Big Pharma is doing and what our manufacturers doing. Everything is processed. So when you go to the store to get that Snicker bar, or you go to the store to get your favorite snack and you wonder why it tastes a little bit off than what you were used to as a child, then that's when, because there's no marketability in real. There's no marketability in real. Think about it. Everything that's marketed on TV is phony. It's not good for you. It's fake. You see what I'm saying? It's processed. It's a whole bunch of preservatives and additives in everything that you consume as a consumer. Let's just speak to being a consumer. Whatever you buy, Even the toilet paper and the paper towel and the materials that it's made of. Think about this. Everything has some sort of chemical in it, which is not good for the human body. So we really have to put all this in a proper perspective, bro. We're suffering right now as a people. We're suffering because we have to invest in garbage. We have to invest in garbage. We would rather have our citizens and people who were once pillars of the community, you know what I'm saying, serve their purpose, veterans at one point in particular time, on the street eating out of garbage cans, eating out of gutters. Like, really? That's how we treat mankind. That's how we treat humans, bro. The dogs get put in sweaters, t-shirts. Our animals are raised and have a better upbringing and lifestyle than our children, than humans. You can have a fat child at home right now, but you take your dog on a walk every day and feed them at the same time every day. But your child is sitting at home obese, pre-diabetic, high blood pressure, sick, weak. All of these things. And we're promoting that. We are promoting that. But my dog is healthy, get groomed and get a haircut every motherfucking other week, twice monthly sometimes. So you mean to tell me you're going to treat your animals better than mankind? And I know that God created the animals, the heavens and the earth, the livestock. But what are we doing though? Really? Let's be honest with ourselves. This shit is crazy, bro. And guess what? All of this, everything is being exposed. And people think Cat Williams is crazy. And guess what? He might be promoting his upcoming tour or new Netflix special or whatever he got going on. But I can tell you one thing. There's a lot of truth into a lot of the things that he's saying. Kanye West is another one. You know what I'm saying? Because Kanye West was always spitting all this real shit before they thought that he went crazy. Before he became Jesus and all of this weird stuff. You know what I'm saying? Let's just call it what it is and keep it a buck. You know what I'm saying? Now we move over to another motherfucking clown. And I like this person. Well, I just respect this person and what he brought to the game. But I'm losing a lot of motherfucking respect for this guy because of how he acts, the antics, which he said, the antics and all this shit. Draymond motherfucking Green. I'm going to start calling him Draymond Scene. Draymond Scene. S-E-E-N. Draymond Scene. And you know why I'm going to call him Draymond Scene? I'm going to tell you why I'm going to call him Draymond Scene, bro. I'm going to call him Draymond Scene because that's exactly what he wants. He wants to be seen, bro. Draymond wants to be seen. It's a circus for him. You know what I'm saying? He would have been perfect for the bubble. You put him in that bubble? What? Come on, man. What are we doing, bro? That's not who you are. That's not the person that Tom Izzo recruited. That's not the person that Michigan State recruited. Think about this shit, bro. And then all of a sudden you came into the game, you exposed Draymond for being phony, for being a fake, for not being the best player, and now all of a sudden he's the best player, and you are his best friend, and you are under the same management company as him. What are we doing? What are we doing? Come on, man. Amber, salute, sweetie. Appreciate you. Conquer, salute. So he just want to make a spectacle. Excuse me. I'm a little sick, man. All right, all good. So this is what we're doing. This is what you're saying. Everything is phony, but you know what? They have to be chosen. Because guess what? There has to be, just like in the Bible, all them people in Sodom and Gomorrah, they were doing all these different things, bestiality, all these weird things, bro. There was killing. There was all type of stuff. Gambling. Everything, right? All of these things and all of these people that have put that apple in their mouth, they have to bite the bullet. Salute, Pagan. Appreciate you. They have to bite the bullet. Somebody got to be the fall, people. See, and that's why all of this stuff is being exposed right now. But if you're a real one and you always stood on business and having integrity and morals and values and all these different things, then you would know exactly what I'm saying. And for the people that's new and looking for an outlet or looking for a way out, you know what I'm saying, of the mainstream media spell that has been cast upon you, then look no further. There's other people out there, but I'm not going to sugarcoat shit, bro. I'm not going to give you the big words, you know what I'm saying, the fancy delivery. No, I'm going to give you real, because that's who I am. I'm a real individual. I'm a real person. Do I know how to speak in those certain areas and arenas? You know what I'm saying? Yes, I do. Am I the most educated motherfucker? No. Am I still learning stuff and still growing as an individual? Yes. But for the people who millionaires and they got all this money and they think that they made it because they can bust a couple rides and they can throw a couple footballs and they can dunk a couple basketballs and they can swing a couple motherfucking bats and they can kick a couple balls, you know what I'm saying, and they can skate across the hockey. For those people, bro, who think that I'm above all, they need to humble themselves. They need to humble themselves. Because at the end of the day, you were already chosen before you were chosen. You see what I'm saying? People don't even realize that. You were already chosen before you were chosen. So why do you feel like you need to be chosen again? God already chose you when you were born. You're chosen. You're one of the 350 quadrillion motherfuckers who was chosen when you were born. Period. So why do I need somebody else to tell me my worth? Why do I need them to choose me again and say, oh, I choose you? Because you have a very unique set of skills. And if you don't have a very unique set of skills, Too Smart was good, a la LeBron James. If you don't have a very unique set of skills, I can use you. All you got to do is submit. I can use you in so many different ways. I can make you look really better than what you really, really are. And that's all they do. They make motherfuckers look better than what they really, really are. That's it. Right. That part. That part. Meth head. So I'm just sitting in front of the house right now. And I'm just, keeping it 100 though, bro. But everything that we see, bro, it's all an illusion, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? All of this shit is an illusion. But we protecting people that we might idolize or that we might like. When people be saying all these different things about Kobe Bryant, bro, Kobe Bryant, rest in peace to the mama. Let me just make this point. Michael Jordan, another one. All these great people, polarizing figures, we idolize them, right? We think that they're perfect. We think that they can do no wrong. But guess what? They themselves will tell you that they're flawed individuals. But that don't mean that they can't become a better version of themselves. See, but when you say that I don't want to be in this space anymore, I don't want you to have control and dominion over me anymore. I would like to be able to say what I want to say without having to sign any kind of non-disclosure agreements. I would like to be able to do what I want to do and just be a regular human being. Don't separate me, you know what I'm saying, from the rest of the people, because I am them. And that's why Kobe Bryant, that's why they took Kobe from us, because he was too real. Kobe, at one point, yes, he did sell out, because you're not going to be getting fortune and fame if you're not in those spaces. You know what I'm saying? Yes. Kobe done made deals with people and certain people that he later on regretted and said, man, I need to get out of this. But guess what? Once you get in, you can't get out. Bernie Mac is another one of them. Once he hit the mainstream circuit, you put a real motherfucker in a mainstream circuit. So he said, you know what, I'm in it. Rest in peace to Bernie Mac. One of the greatest to do it of all time. You see what I'm saying? Gematria, thank you. Cam. Salute. Yes. 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 All of this secret stuff. What is all this gematria? What is all this crazy ass symbolism, bro? Rituals. You know what I'm saying? Tribes, secret societies, all of that. What are we doing? I just want to know what we doing. You feel me? Even Kobe being Bryant, bro. But when Kobe was so real, he was so inspirational, he was a real dude. You know what I'm saying? Kyrie Irving is another one of them. But they buck break all. Real dudes are not exempt. Let me make this point, you guys. Real dudes are not exempt from being buck broken. Because guess what? We as individuals, we're so trustworthy, especially black folks. We trust everybody, especially somebody that would appear to be your friend or appear to have your best interests at heart. You see what I'm saying? So that's why you see people be saying certain stuff and then they have to be cast away. They have to be shut down. Oh, you can't talk like that. I'm going to strip you of you being on television, of you being on the radio, of you being on the airwaves. I'm going to strip you. But what they can't do, social media has made it to where now everybody got a voice. Social media is the voice for the voiceless. Let's just keep it 100. That's what social media has done. And this has to happen like this. Everything is being exposed. This has to happen like this. Now, it's a lot of phony shit out there, you know what I'm saying, being broadcast too. But at the same time, it's a lot of exposure to all the fake shit. And that wouldn't have been possible without social media, you know what I'm saying, being what it is. But you have to filter out the fake shit and the negative shit and surround yourself with real stuff, real people that got real messages. Because freedom of speech, they can't take that away from you. That's a constitutional right that you have. You know what I'm saying? It's your freedom of speech. Your free will, all of that. So we got these arenas where you see these players are playing uncharacteristically abnormal, I would say. You're not used to players because you know what? These players are that good to where they put the work in. They can literally make most of the shots that they take if they wanted to. You see what I'm saying? But I believe that some of these players, they miss on purpose and they make it look like they're having an off night. They're not having an off night. I understand that that's part of the game because I didn't have games where I felt like I couldn't miss and then other games where I can't make nothing. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not in that space. They're professionals. You know what I'm saying? It's a whole different ball game. You are broadcasted in like motherfucking 40 different countries across the whole world. Think about that. It's a lot of pressure on some of these cats. But then again, these cats are built differently. That pressure is nothing to them who grew up in the AAU circuit, who grew up playing in the best motherfucking leagues in high schools, you know what I'm saying, in the world, in the nation. You feel me? So that type of exposure with all those people watching, it's nothing to them. They thrive on all of that. And then some others, they just thrive. And then some others, they're just there, like, you know what I'm saying? But they don't really thrive. They're just going along to get along. You feel me? Exactly. I just touched on that a little earlier prior to you coming in, Mojo. Salute to you, brother. I touched on that. It was sad. And that's why I'm going off the grid, kind of like, it's all correlated in my point. But what I'm just saying, everything is rigged. You know what I'm saying? All this stuff is rigged. Appreciate you, bro. That right there was crazy. Get the likes up, y'all. Even if you're just passing through on accident, like it anyway. You know what I'm saying? Like it anyway. Don't be no hater. I don't do people channels like that. No matter if they saying stuff that I might agree with or not, I'm going to like it anyway. Because that's what you're on here for, to get the likes, right? You know what I'm saying? Yes, that part. And the algorithms have a lot to do with that too. So, I mean, that's fine. That's fine. But these players, they have enough power, in my opinion. They have enough financials. They have enough money. If they want it, they can start their own league. And salute to Ice Cube and the Big Three, even though he partnered with somebody that we might not be too fond of and somebody that might not like us, but what's good for the goose is good for the gander because it benefits their pockets. And that's exactly what Cat Williams was saying. They hate us so much that they like us. They hate us so much that they really love us because the benefit that we provide to them in their spaces, in their careers. You know what I'm saying? They wouldn't be able to live. They wouldn't be able to administer a motherfucking 250 million max deal if it wasn't for the talent. Because what are they talented in? Oh, we're talented in business. No, I wouldn't say you're talented in business, but you're chosen in business. Like, oh, we went to school for this and that. Yeah, you went to school for this and that, but you don't really have any real game or common smarts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Street smarts. Like, you know what I'm saying? Book smart. Oh, because how many times have these investors in this country made bad investments? You know what I'm saying? Made bad money deals to where the economy is folding. If you were that smart, why is the economy folding if you're the richest country in the world? That makes no sense. You can't be that smart, right? It's just that you're trying to get over and you're using the people's resources and the people's money to do that. Why do you think there's premiums? Why do you think that we pay interest on everything? Where does that money go to? taxes on everything. Where does that money go to? You think it goes back into the economy? Let's keep it right, y'all. Do you think all that money goes right back into the economy? Fuck no. Come on, man. So you think it's motherfuckers out there that owns islands, that owns a whole island? Do you know how big those islands are? How do you own an island, but a motherfucker don't even own a home? A motherfucker don't even own his car. We're still paying the lease. We're still paying motherfucking, you know what I'm saying? Like, that doesn't even make sense. You own a whole island. There's people out there that can't even get approved for a motherfucking retail, probably less than $100 value on it. What? That doesn't make any sense. Oh, but if you pay me, I'll give you all the expertise and all the game so you can do it too. So you pay all this money and all these different programs, all these different special classes. You have to pay for the knowledge. And some other people get for free. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. Reg Dog was good, my guy, man. Yes. Facts, Conquer, and Reg Dog. Guess what? That Raptors coach, I can promise you, because this is the first time people came out and said it's rigged. Right? I promise you that, because that Raptors coach is from overseas. They're not gonna find it. They might find all this shit, but he's from overseas, so that game is being promoted that game. Because all other countries don't like, or a position in the front office, something. See, now this is what YouTube is messing with my stream. That's it. I can tell what's going on now. You feel me? They're gonna get at coach a position, because I remember countless coaches in the past, countless players in the past have all came out and said the league was rigged, and said the referees was controlling the game and cheating the game, and nobody wanted to come to the game to watch the referees control the game. And those same people ended up being the best players in the league, getting all the money, getting all the endorsement deals. You know what I'm saying? That organization, Mark Cuban criticized the NBA for being rigged when they lost that championship against the Miami Heat back in 2006, 2007, or whatever the year that was. Right? Right? Then all of a sudden, 10 years later, or 5 years later, what happens? 6 years later, what happens? That same Dallas Mavericks team won a championship and beat that same Miami Heat team or organization. So you have to pay attention. You see how they gave him? See, he said all of that, but then they said, you know what? Don't worry, Mark Cuban. It's in the cards. We're going to make sure that you're going to get a championship against this Miami Heat team. Don't worry. So really what they tell you is, don't worry, your time is coming. You know what I'm saying? See, people that sell out, you don't get instant success. LeBron sold out when he was in high school. He failed miserably when he came to the league for a long time. Right? Right? But they promised him. They said, don't worry. They said, don't worry. They said, we're going to make sure that we get you some championships. No matter how it look, we're going to make sure that we put you up on that pedestal to where you're like God. You see what I'm saying? Think about this, y'all. You feel me? So you can see a part of my crib, bro. You know what I'm saying? I open that moon roof up on you one time, man. You feel me? This is what it is. This is what it is. He exposed the game. Steve Kerr, another one. Even though he's a bonehead, he exposed the game. It's ridiculous. But the NBA chooses who they want to promote. Joel Embiid been shooting 100 free throws a game. Joel Embiid has been shooting more free throws than every other motherfucking team that they have played by himself. But he fails miserably too, because guess what? It's not his time. But they chose him. He already got an MVP award. You're not finna win no MVP awards, and they're not gonna try to do everything in their power to get you a championship. Because you've been chosen. They did that with Derrick Rose, but guess what? They promoted LeBron so much. Derrick Rose was just that good, right? And a real one at that, to where they said, you know what, we need to figure out a way to get Derrick Rose up out of the equation, because he's gonna mess up the narratives that they're trying to create with this LeBron James shit. That's why all those Chicago Bulls teams was cheated for years versus all of those Miami Heat teams and all of those Cleveland Cavaliers teams that LeBron was on. Yes. Joakim Noah, another real one, come out and criticizing people. You heard Mario Chalmers. Mario Chalmers came out criticizing. Eddie House coming out criticizing. They're not even around the game anymore. See what I'm saying? Right. So you got to understand how this thing works. Understand how it works. This shit's sad, bro. You feel me? And then Draymond Green throwing a pity party. Why are you throwing a pity party, Draymond Green? Somebody tell me why. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a party. Tell me why. Ain't nothing but a mistake. Tell me why. I never want to hear you say. Don't hit him with the Backstreet Boys. You know what I'm talking about? NBA. NBA. Y'all okay? This shit crazy, bro. You can't make this shit up, because I promise you can't make it up. Now they out here trying to defame Steph Curry's whole legacy. Oh, he not a leader. He's losing it. He's this. He's that. All of a sudden, just at the beginning of the season, when he was doing the craziest shit that you ever seen him do, he was like God. Now, all of a sudden, oh, man, they have to diminish all of the players in this era. KD the same way. You know what I'm saying? And guess what? Kawhi been chosen too. Pay attention to Kawhi. He's been chosen. But he's a real one too. But he's been chosen. You know what I'm saying? So because you know how I know he's been chosen? They finally got Kawhi to play bad on purpose. Yeah. It's Kawhi's turn now. Curry's going through it. You know what I'm saying? Where these players intentionally play bad because they know damn well what they should be doing and how to do it. You know what I'm saying? It's no secret to the success. They know exactly how to be successful. That other night against the Lakers, Kawhi Leonard sabotaged that game. And just because you score a lot of points don't mean that you can't sabotage a game. But he didn't even do that. No effort, letting people score, not looking like the defensive prowess that he is. Missing wide open shots, throwing the ball away to other teams, not getting back on defense. Just no energy at all. But then the very next night, you just do a complete 360. Yeah. How many MVPs Kawhi got? 2. Yeah. You don't get 2 finals MVPs without being chosen, bro. Come on, man. It comes at a cost and it comes at a price. You feel me? That comes at a price. So let's just keep it 100. That part. And it's only a matter of time before the Clippers win championships. That owner, he's a gazillionaire. That owner is a gazillionaire. That owner, let's just call it what it is. All of that money, at the end of the day, money always wins. Money always wins. So let's just keep it 100. the Clippers will be winning championships in the years to come. They don't win this year, in my opinion. They don't win this year. But it's coming. They will win. They're moving into that stadium, and that stadium is like the best stadium that's created across the league. That motherfucker, and I'm going to have to pay that motherfucker a couple visits. I ain't even been to the Staples or the crypto shit. You feel me? But that motherfucker, and I ain't no Clipper fan though, but I like a couple of their players. Paul George, feel me? Russ. Never cared for James Harden like that. Kawhi, I fuck with Kawhi. But, yeah. Yeah, what? Yeah, you don't just sign on. What? I done told everybody this already. Nigga, he's chosen. They're going to win, bro. It's sad that they have to win by just trying to go get the best players in the league. You got all former MVPs and other top 3 MVP. Finals MVPs. You got all them motherfuckers on one team. That's a super team, bro. Period. Now, what he did with Toronto was a lot more impressive. If he wins with the Clippers, that's not impressive to me, because you should win with the talent that you got on your team. But what he did with Toronto, that was impressive, because nobody really thought that Kyle Lowry was that dude. Nobody really knew who Pascal Siakam was at that time, or Fred VanVleet. Serge Ibaka, yeah, we seen him in OKC. You know what I'm saying? We know what he can do. You feel me? Marc Gasol, yeah, we seen him in Memphis, and then, certain places. We seen what they can do. You feel me? And then you have veterans, Danny Green. So we seen Danny Green win with San Antonio. You know what I'm saying? So I wouldn't say that it was easy, but it wasn't hard. Like, you know what I'm saying? They flew through the East. The East, Giannis was young, inexperienced, didn't know how to win. So, yeah, Joel Embiid, the same. You know what I'm saying? They wasn't ready. Yeah, so they won. Yeah. Feel me? But they never did go back with most of that championship core outside of Kawhi. They struggled to even get to make it a top 5 seed the very next year when Kawhi left. You feel what I'm saying? Mr. Perfect, salute. Jamie Hodges, salute. Super disgusted. T. Prizzle, salute. Yeah, the weather kind of fucked up out here too, bro. LeBron knowing when to retire is exposing the NBA. LeBron and Adam Silver's job is to destroy the NBA. Yes. Hold on, when did they sign Kawhi to the extension? Hold on, is this new? Is this extension? They just signed Kawhi to an extension today or this year or when? Or did this already happen like in the summertime? I'm confused, y'all. Because he didn't have no contract. Facts. Yeah. Oh, shit. You know what? You cannot say that I'm not a prophet, bro, and I'm not going to take credit for nothing. I'm not taking credit for nothing, bro, but you cannot tell me that I'm not a prophet. I had no idea that this was going on until y'all just said this in the chat. But I was just speaking on how the Clippers have been chosen, bro. Are y'all like really paying attention to this shit? The Clippers sold out in the bubble. Y'all know that, right? The Clippers sold out to Denver in the bubble. So guess what happens this year? In the Western Conference Finals, the Denver Nuggets will lose to the LA Clippers. Or not this year, because that doesn't make sense for them to win a championship in the crypto arena. You know what I'm saying? Formerly known as the Staples Center. That doesn't make sense because where are they going to hang a banner at? They're going to hang a banner in crypto and then go hang banners in their new stadium? That's not, I don't think that doesn't even make sense. But it's capable of happening. But I can tell you this, Denver's going to be the sell team. Denver's going to be the sell team to Kawhi Leonard and that team. Because guess why? In the bubble, if the motherfucking LA Clippers beat the Denver Nuggets in that series, we already knew that Clippers was going to win the whole damn thing. But they didn't want to. So really, they sold out to the Lakers and to the Denver Nuggets. Right. And Denver sold out to the Lakers. And what happened last year? The Lakers sold back out to Denver. Okay, you can have it this year. That's the way this shit works. We don't need no script. We don't need the league to tell us what's going on behind the scenes. Nigga, y'all put it in clear sight. We can figure this shit out on our own. You feel me? But I said that, keep it 100, y'all. We can go rewind all the streams that I ever been on and mine. I said 2 years ago, the Clippers won't win until they get their new stadium. Tell me I'm lying. I'm not trying to boast, but let's just call it what it is. Let's keep it 100, bro. I've been saying this shit. Just like I said 2 years ago, Jason Tatum was the best player in the NBA. And what did people say? Nigga, he ain't even a star yet. It's like, what? Now you got motherfuckers who's supposed to be Clipper and Kawhi Leonard fans regurgitating shit that I said 2 years ago. I've been saying Tatum was the best player in the NBA. I don't like how he's been playing recently or the way he changed his game up because I think that he shoots way too many threes. And yes, he did fail in the finals, but you can't take away from what he did that year in the Eastern Conference, getting to the finals. He just had to lose to Curry. And remember, that commercial that Jason Tatum was on, he is stated and quoted saying, future NBA champion. Why would you say that? How do you know? Because Charles Barkley didn't win no ring. Patrick Ewing didn't win no ring. Tracy McGrady never got a chance. Or he got an opportunity, but they didn't play him. A lot of people didn't win rings. Let's just keep it 100. A lot of people didn't win rings, and they was considered the best of the crop, the cream of the crop. You know what I'm saying? So why would he make a statement saying future NBA champion? How do you know? Did the NBA behind the scenes tell you that just be patient and wait? But your time is coming. We'll make sure that the Boston Celtics get another championship. Keep it 100. Keep it 100, bro. This shit is all phony. That's why I just said Kawhi was chosen. The Clippers are going to win a championship, bro. Steve Ballmer, nigga, is one of those owners. He's good for the NBA. All that money that he invests back into the NBA, nigga, with the stadiums, they finna have concerts. They finna have arena. They finna have motherfucking Super Bowls. They finna have all type of shit in that stadium, nigga, to bring revenue back into the game. You know what I'm saying? And back into the pockets of the owners. So the NBA has to reward them. They did it with Phoenix. Even though they didn't win a championship, they went there. They did it with Milwaukee. Milwaukee won a championship. They did it with Toronto, Jurassic Park, when they got their stadium. You know what I'm saying? So think about this shit, y'all. That's how this shit works. That's the game. Politics, nigga. You feel me? Bruh, I see shit before shit is put out there. So, I mean, I don't know what you call that, but I thank my Lord and Savior, bro. He give people certain visions. Like, you know what I'm saying? He can give a motherfucker certain visions that have certain inclination. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying, though. But people be like, nigga, you crazy, bro. You a conspiracy theory. They do, motherfuckers do all that shit to debunk the real shit because you believe what they tell you to believe. I don't believe what they tell me to believe. I see shit for myself. Just open your eyes, bro. Do a little bit of digging, a little bit of research. That's it. It's not hard to see. Right. So do you understand how this works? And the NBA might try to switch it up so they can be like, oh, man, you don't know what the fuck you talking about. Come on, man. You ain't fooling nobody if you switch a script. But remember they try to tell everybody the script was Boston versus LA Lakers last year. Oh, this is the NBA script. I'm like, niggas, you're not fooling nobody. They put that out there to make you believe that the game wasn't rigged. It was rigged for Miami to play motherfucking it was rigged for Miami to play motherfucking, what's the name? Denver. It was rigged for Denver to win from the beginning. People didn't even understand that, huh? It was rigged from the beginning. They were comparing Joker to Larry Bird all last season because he had a chance to do something that hasn't been done since Larry Bird, and that's win 3 consecutive regular season MVPs and finish it with a championship. So last year, the Joker was one of the favorites. It was only out of him and Joel Embiid to win the regular season MVP. The Joker played bad the last stretch of that part of that season. Like the last 2-3 weeks of the season, the Joker numbers kind of decreased. He started playing bad. He started missing games. So Joel Embiid, since they said he should have won it the year before, they allowed Joel Embiid to win that MVP last year. That's all Joel Embiid really cared about, was winning an MVP. Because all of that stuff is built in their contract. You get more incentives on winning MVP and all of this stuff. Players go hard when they know that it's built into their contracts. You have to win a finals MVP. If you want this $45 million bonus, if you want this over here, if you want to make sure your family is good, you have to go out and make first team all NBA or first team all NBA defense, offense. You have to be, you know what I'm saying, one of the best players in the league. So they'll go out and play hard for a stretch. And then you'll see them a couple games take their foot off the gas. Them niggas are puppets, bro, on the string. It's a motherfucker pulling the string, bro. Period point blank. Spirit of discernment. You already know what it is, Rich. Everybody got it. Just open your eyes. There's nothing special about it. Everybody got it. They knew the Joker was going to win, bro. They gave him 2 back-to-back MVP. And guess what? Another correlation. The Joker is just the same as Steve Nash. The NBA tried faithfully to try to get Steve Nash a championship. And when that didn't work as a player, they put him in the organization with the motherfucking Warriors. And then outside of that, then they put him in the organization with the motherfucking, they put him in the organization and gave him a head coaching job with Brooklyn and gave him Kyrie and KD and then motherfucking James Harden. They was trying faithfully to get Steve Nash a motherfucking ring. Faithfully. But the Joker, they finally said, you know what? The Joker, we can do it. He's a 7-footer. Or close to it. The skill that he has and the impact that he has on the game. And then he's surrounded by other great players. See, y'all don't understand. This motherfucking Denver Nuggets team is built a lot like those Phoenix Suns teams. But the Joker is just a 7-foot Steve Nash. Think about it. Think about that. That Phoenix Suns team, you had great individual players. You had defenders. But guess what? There wasn't no mother. But guess the only thing that was in Denver's way all those years, Phoenix, excuse me, I keep saying Denver. The only thing that was in Phoenix's way all those years, you had Tim Duncan and you had Kobe Bean Bryant. Kobe Bean Bryant and Tim Duncan deprived Phoenix every chance at winning the championship. Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan, 5 rings each. 5 rings each. That was Steve Nash's whole time in Phoenix. Carmelo couldn't get one over there. He should have never been drafted to Denver in the first place. He should have been drafted to Detroit, and he would have had 4 too right now. He probably took some of Kobe and or Tim Duncan's rings, but it was in the cards for them to have those rings. It's a reason why Kobe Bryant and Tim Duncan will always be linked together, because they dominated a whole era for a whole stretch of time. Think about this. The Denver Nuggets are the Phoenix Suns of today. Think about this shit, bro. The only difference, you have a 7-foot Steve Nash, a hell of a motherfucking player in Jamal Murray, Kentavious Caldwell-Pope, who was already a champion, a veteran like Jeff Green, who was a lottery pick, who was supposed to be one of those chosen people, but he didn't fit all the way until, in people arena. Hold on, y'all. Hold on real quick. Okay, my bad. My wife was hitting me up. Yeah. So that's the correlation. You know what I'm saying? Jeff Green, remember they was choosing Jeff Green coming out of Georgetown. I watched him in college. Jeff Green was that dude. He was Jeff Green. If the NBA would have chosen Jeff Green could have been LeBron James. Don't think that it sounds weird by any stretch of the imagination. Jeff Green was supposed to be that dude, but they figured that Jeff Green, watch when Jeff Green retire, he going to be saying some real shit on a lot of podcasts. I promise you. Jeff Green just played the game for a long time. Jeff Green just played the game for a long time, and he's a pretty smart individual. Promise you. Watch. Jeff Green just played the game and been in the league for a long time, and Jeff Green is happy with his role. But if Jeff Green was really submitting to them people, man, what? Jeff Green would be, what? Stop it. What we talking about? They could have turned Jeff Green into LeBron. Jeff Green was that talented and skill-wise. And he had a situation with the heart. Salute to that brother. You know what I'm saying? See, when you start speaking real shit, your algorithms start, you know what I'm saying, deleting all your shit. Yeah. I watched him. Watched his whole career. Bruce Brown. Brooklyn didn't even know what they had in their back pocket. Bruce Brown was the best player that year when KD and Kyrie got swept. Bruce Brown was the best player in that whole series. He got signed 1-year deal, went over there, helped them win a championship. And then they didn't re-sign him. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? If they re-sign Bruce Brown, we talk about Denver repeating. Denver can't repeat right now. They're too young. They don't have no guys that been there before. P.J. Watson, too young. Christian Brown, he ain't going to get it done. He's too young. He ain't got enough playing time. You know what I'm saying? They play him in spot minutes. And they have health issues. It's going to be another champion this year. And don't be surprised if the NBA tried to elevate the Lakers. The Lakers aren't good enough to make the play-in game. That's how bad they are. That's why they're talking about they need all the help in the world. They're not that good. You know what I'm saying? Like, share, subscribe. I'm just saying, bro, there's going to be another champion. It could possibly be the Clippers, if that's what they have in the cards. If they want the Clippers to at least get one championship in the crypto arena. See, they changed that name for a reason. They weren't going to let the Clippers get a championship in the Staples because Kobe Bean Bryant built the Staples. Did you notice that? Have y'all noticed that the only players to get championships in the Staples is Shaq and Kobe? Staples actually really belongs to Kobe. Kobe won 5 championships in Staples. Y'all notice that they didn't let LeBron James win no championships in Staples. He won in Walt Disney World. And Walt Disney World owns ESPN. Message! Come on, man. Come on, man. What are we talking about here? And you see how they changed the name, right? They changed the name from Staples to Crypto.com. Crypto.com. So, it's only right that the Clippers host a banner in the stadium formerly known as the Staples Center, which belonged to Kobe Bryant, which in turn, remember this, y'all, the Clippers worked out Kobe Bryant prior to him getting drafted and said that they were going to take him, or said that they wasn't going to take him. And he had the best workout out of all the players that worked out for the Clippers. So the correlation between the Staples and Crypto Arena and Kobe Bryant and the Clippers and Kawhi Leonard and Kobe, you're looking at it. So don't be surprised if the Clippers do win back-to-back championships, because they have to hoist the banner in the new stadium. Look what they did with the Warriors. The Warriors lost their last game in the Oracle, out of the town. Oakland, California, stand up, salute. I'm not from there, but salute. I've lived there, respect there, everything. So the Warriors bit the bullet. The last game that they ever played did not end in the championship. But guess what? The NBA said, don't worry. You moving into this high-stake arena, multi-billion-dollar arena, we're going to make sure that you're going to put a championship in this arena in a couple years. What happened? What happened? A couple years, them niggas was at the bottom of the barrel. Steph Curry breaks his wrist. Klay Thompson out for 2 years. They go get the former number one draft pick. And Steph Curry brings Andrew Wiggins a championship, which LeBron didn't even want no parts of. So who's really greater? Steph Curry and the Warriors figured out a way to get motherfucking, vaccinated, which he was against the whole vaccination. See, y'all need to understand, Andrew Wiggins was against the whole vaccination. He didn't want to take it. He said, they're forcing me to take this. I don't want to take it. But he ended up getting it anyway. And in turn, his reward for getting that, it was a championship. They won a championship that year, 2022, or a year after, Milwaukee. They won the next championship in their new arena because, remember, they sold out and lost. So don't be surprised if the Clippers don't win a championship this year and next year, back to back. And now we're going to be talking about Kawhi Leonard as what? Top 5 in NBA history. Finals MVP with 3. Finals MVP with 3 different teams. Up there with LeBron James, because Kawhi Leonard and LeBron James traded championships. Kawhi Leonard missed those free throws and let LeBron James win that championship. And then the very next season, what happened? Kawhi Leonard becomes Finals MVP the very next season because they went back-to-back. Remember that. Remember, they played each other in back-to-back finals. LeBron got one. Kawhi got one. They will ever be linked together because they let each other win. Because guess what? Now, the Warriors, they forgot how to play basketball. And remember, I said it prematurely, but I was one season too early. I said that the Warriors will never win another championship after Steph Curry signed that mega deal. He signed a huge deal, his extension, and then that Under Armour deal came. And then what happened? They had to do some sort of ritual shit with his parents, dating two people that used to be married. I was like, that doesn't even make any sense. You went from Sonya to that? Willingly? Or was that against your will, brother? Did they put that together for you? And Sonya went from Dell Curry to that? Willingly? Come on, man. And that was, ironically, the weirdest season of Steph Curry's career. He shot the lowest percentages across the board that he ever shot in his 15-year career. But it ended with a championship and a finals MVP in which they shitted on him that second year KD was there, and that first championship in 2015 when they gave it to a bench player. When have you ever seen a bench player win finals MVP? What? NBA! NBA! Y'all okay? You can't make it up. Y'all cannot make this up, bro. I promise you, y'all can't make it up. I'm trying to give y'all real game. You can say it's conspiracy, but guess what? It's all correlated. It's all correlated. I can see. It makes sense to me now. And how ironically that I didn't even know while I'm sitting here talking that the Clippers going to win, that they lock up Kawhi Leonard. Right after Kawhi Leonard fucking chokes the damn game against motherfucking the Lakers the other night when they should have blew them niggas out by 100. You know how many people took the motherfucking Clippers and teased them on a teaser, took them on a straight, took them to win, took them with the spread, ball points and took them to pay more juice? Come on, man. What we talking about? You know how much money Kawhi Leonard just made Vegas, nigga, and everybody? They got a mud. Kawhi is deep in the game, bro. Y'all niggas think that low management, they say, oh, he's injured. Oh, he got degenerative knees. All this and that. That's all a cover-up, bro. Ain't nothing wrong with Kawhi Leonard knees. Doctors can lie all the time, B. They get paid. You know that you can pay a doctor. You can down there match his salary just for him to tell a lie. The NBA has that type of money. Their attorneys and shit, they have that type of money, bro. They are like the mob, bro. You don't think that they can pay a doctor to stretch the truth? You don't think attorneys and all these different people, when they say, oh, LeBron, the federal government and attorneys and a federal agent said that he was clear of any involvement in motherfucking steroid use. So why is he linked to it on all angles? But he has no involvement? But he does know who has the involvement, though. Why is your wife linked to it? But you don't have any involvement? Oh, he doesn't have no involvement because the court and the federal attorney said he don't have no involvement. Really? You're going to believe them? Do you know they can lie too, right? They can lie too. How many niggas ain't got off of death row right now who you know? How many motherfuckers didn't kill? Look at Casey Anthony. Look at that story. And I got to go finish watching the documentary. Look at that. The broad killed her daughter. The broad killed her daughter, and they know that the broad killed her daughter because the mom down there snitched on the broad and said, hey, my daughter, it smelled like a dead body in this damn car. But she said, my daughter drowned by accident, but then we found her body somewhere else because her and the dad went to go stash the body in a field or in a briefcase, floating somewhere or whatever. Don't make no sense. How are you acquitted? How were you acquitted when you killed that person. Because a lot of money. The system is flawed, bro. It's always been flawed. So when they come out and say, oh, this person didn't have no involvement, I don't believe that. I pass. You ain't finna fool me like that. I do not believe it. We know he's caught red-handed. We know he's sold out. We know that he has all the involvement. You know what I'm saying? Period, point blank. They can do what they want, and they can tell you what they want, and it be something totally different. You ain't finna get me to believe all that dumb shit that they be saying. Nah, because the real facts will come out. Somebody close to the source is a motherfucking whistleblower. They'll come out and let you know what the real is. And then we're going to say, oh, they only did that because they got fired from their job. And they clout chasing. Or they need money. Or they still need a career. Or they need it. They need that. Just like everybody on this praise Deion Sanders shit. Yeah, he might be a faithful man. You know what I'm saying? But look what T.D. Jakes did. T.D. Jakes is a motherfucking ordained minister. Pastor. And look at the type of involvement and activities he was in. Look at Creflo Dollar. Look at all the motherfucking activities and shit that he is in. And all the countless others, bro. You feel me? Don't think that you're exempt, nigga, from being that motherfucker who sell out, bro. Just because you got a certain type of ranking or position. No. Your character will tell you everything. And God will allow it to be exposed. You know what I'm saying? You can't come out and deny no involvement because everybody close to the situation then already said he's lying. He was there. He was doing these activities. The tapes don't lie, bro. Come on, man. Think about it. I'm going to leave y'all on that note. I know that's a lot, y'all, but I'm going to leave y'all on that note. You know what I'm saying? I appreciate everybody for rocking with your boy. You already know. I want everybody to have a blessed, prosperous, safe, and peaceful and relaxing day and rest of the week if you don't hear from me. You feel me? But like we always do at this time, love, live, life. Smile, cry, laugh. Real E-Leezy, man, we gone. I appreciate everybody. You already know what it is. I'm going to tap in with y'all later on. Let's get it. Salute. Peace and blessings, man, everybody. I appreciate y'all, man. From the bottom of my heart. You know what it is. We gonna keep exposing. Don't even worry about it. I'll title all my videos for the rest of my motherfucking life on this earth. NBA! NBA! Draymond Green! Y'all okay? Salute y'all. I appreciate y'all, man. Y'all crazy to the motherfucker, bro.